Beautiful people, how are you? What are you breaking free from? Exposing the light. This is the Chappelle messages from the mermaid deck. Life is just a mystery. Mystery feelings. How's everyone doing? Still having my coffee. Been talking to my daughter on the phone. Facing west. That's for health. Let's see. How's that? Ta-da! Incoming support. Oh, I gotta pause you. There's the girl. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hello. What are we? 111. We're thankful, grateful, and blessed. So I was effing around with some cards. Okay. The first row, we have this. The second row, we have this. And the third row is the Rider-Waite. So I've already pulled cards. And let me just show you what the mermaids. So there's 4 across, and then the bottom one, I have them turned up. So you got blessings. You got patience. You got healing. And then you have innocence. With the innocence, it's like, yeah. I mean, this whole thing, what is it saying? Have patience. Your blessings are coming. You've been going through healing. But it's back to your innocence. And then the bottom of the deck was love. Now, those are face up. The second row is face down. So I don't know what is under there. So let's flip it up. Oh. So this is under blessings, right? Great teacher. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, there's 2 underneath patience. Medicine Mother. And Winter. Wow. We'll take a look at these. This one was flipped up. This is under healing. Embrace the energy of peace. God, that is so perfect. And we have 2 under innocence. I'm getting chills. Yeah. I don't want to cry. And on the bottom of that deck, Seer. Oh my gosh. I'm going to flip all these up because the Rider-Waite deck is face down as well. Except for these 2. These 2 came up, and this is so. This goes under blessings and great teacher. Right? Now, under patience, the Winter and Medicine Mother, we have, ooh, right? Sorrows, over, done. Then healing, broken arrow, we have Knight of Cups. Under innocence, spring, and star ancestor. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles, 424. Let's get into it. This is like a cycle of flow from top to bottom. And yeah, from top to bottom. So let's do that. Blessings, right? great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. This is what you've been doing. This is what you've been doing. This is what they've been asking you to have patience with, right? Patience. Patience because you're healing. Getting back to your nature, which is innocence. Because that's how we're born. From love and innocence. Oh, God, I love that. And then when you have a great teacher, and then under patience is take care of your needs, right? And honor your inner knowing. This is, and then it goes back to healing. So this is what you've been doing, 555, right? This is what you've been growing through. Honoring. Taking care of your needs. Like a hibernation. What I was getting with winter was like a hibernation, even though it's a wolf and not a bear. Getting back to your natural instincts, so to speak. And you've had to learn patience while you're going through your deep healing, right? Because that helps you all the healing, the peace, getting back to your innocence, right? Learning from everything that you've been learning. Getting back to the love and the innocence that you are from the pure love, from the light, from the one, right? Following that voice, going within and following that inner knowing and that voice inside of you. And then you're going to begin to see things grow, but it has to come from the innocence and from the love. Innocent love of what we are. I'm getting chilled. And then seer. See beyond the current situation, not with your eyes and what you're living and what you see, but from all of this, from the healing, getting back to yourself, following the voice of your soul. It's all part of it. Right? Standing guard, the Nine of Wands. Standing your ground, I'm getting. Because you had the patience, because you're honoring your inner knowing and you're taking care of your needs, healing, getting back to your innocence. This part, you're done. Normally, it's sad. It's looking at what's spoke, but you're like, no. Everything I've had to do, everything I've had to grow through was all part of my journey. And it doesn't matter because you know what? It's over with. It's fucking over. You're not doing that anymore. It's over. It's just over. And maybe it's been a long journey. And you're not rushing in like the other ones are, right? Like the Knight of Swords. Swords. 100 bad guys with swords. Not even galloping, but, trotting. I don't know. It's like this horse. Look at these. What does that remind you of? Not Atlas. What is the name of? And sometimes these little wings were on his feet, right? One of the whatever. I can't think of what that. But do you see how big that cup is, it's an offering. Something. And following, getting back to your innocence of who you are. Following the voice of your soul. Seeing your seeds grow. You're building a foundation. Look at all the yellow. From your soul perspective, I'm getting. Right? You'll begin to see these grow. It's like you came back to who you are. You came home to yourself, to the divine, to the God that's in you, right? The light, the one, the source. Got back to your innocence. Now you're only following the voice of your soul. From there, everything grows. Everything springs forth from there. Springs forth. Spring ahead, right? Leaping, springing forward. Building that strong foundation with collaboration. Then you'll be able to look at the yellow. They're giving me that. It's like an apron. Maybe you're like a cook, or you're just a stay-at-home mom or dad, or whatever. But that yellow is reminding me of that yellow. And the yellow from that. Rainbows. You had a dream, and you believed in it, and it's not built yet, but this is what it turns into. Look at that, a castle, so to speak. Being able, coming from like rags to riches, coming from a place of where you were beaten down, where you were like this, right? You turned your life around. You're a great teacher. You're going to be blessed with all these blessings. I mean, this is in the same row, dude. Come on now. What the fuck? You got Jesus. Even though Jesus doesn't look like that, but that's Jesus, right? A depiction. The 10 of fucking cups. It'll start with one cup. What are you going to put in that cup? What are you going to offer? There's 2 here. And then you'll speak to the people. He's even holding one of those blowhorns or whatever things I can't even remember what they're called. Speaking to the people, hey, let me tell you about my Jesus. Let me tell you about the innocence and the love that we are. Let me tell you about it. Let me just tell you all about it. Read all about it. God, that's beautiful. I'm going to do something. I'm going to pick all these up and just see. I'm getting the... You may be feeling cut off. Kind of like I have been. Like, where have all the good times gone? Where's my flow? Where's all my receiving that I was getting before 14? Where's it at? Been having a lot of dreams lately. But, talking on the phone with my daughter, just playing with the cards, not blocking anything by my mind, by the human mind, but allowing it to flow from the soul. I'm putting too much thinking into it again. See, it's like I'm brand new. It's like my first day. It's like my first day on this journey. Every time we think we're learning something, guess again. We have to go back to where we once belonged. Get back. 1505, isn't that what we're doing? Getting back to where we once belonged? To that light, to that energy. As soon as we leave this human, we get to go back to that. Ta-da! It's fabulous. I already did these, I think. Let's do it again. I'm trying not to be so loud right under you. My eyes adore you. I'm feeling great again. I just needed to find it. I needed to get back, Jojo. All right, what are we going to start with? Let's start with... We're going to do these. Oh, and I love it that I get to look at the camera, at the TV right there, because it's gorgeous, you know? Oh, what are you throwing out at me? The wand of all wands. I'm seeing 5, right? There's 5 people here. It's like 2 are victorious, like, yeah, and other ones are still fighting. So that's very significant to somebody, right? You'll know who it is. I'm not going to sit there and say, there's people in the background. If you don't know about it, you don't know about it. If it's something you don't know about, how could you resonate or take this if this is for you? How can you do that? 1707. When people say that, well, like, if you don't know about it, then how could you know if you resonate with it or not? What the fuck? You know what I mean? 1717. So, what do we have here? King of the mountain, top of the mountain. And those are just standing there, upright. But here, you have been given the wand. Okay, so what's all this nonsense for? Ain't nobody got no time for that nonsense. Because all we receive now is love and blessings. Remember that. And I saw 1744. Because you've been working on the railroad. Just hammering away. Oh no, not again. Moving away from the false. Look, and there's a beginning of a pentacle there, even though it's 5, but you could see one there. But if you notice, religious institutions, but what's the difference with that pentacle? It's fucking upside down, which shows the mark of what? Moving away from the false. I'm getting chills. Moving away from the false shit. Oh, thank you. Taming the lion, having the strength, finding the strength that's within you. And it's not even about that. Because you're moving away from... moving away from all that no longer serves you. And there you have it. I don't even want to do it. There's that 3 again. No. Judgment. Maybe the 3 that were fighting. Judgment. But we again, remember? We don't want to focus on that. So I got to stop. And when I receive those messages, I got to turn it around and put it back on you. On us. You know what I mean? Who cares about what these other people are doing in the background or whatever they want to do? right? It's almost October, which we know octo, right, is 8. But they call it 10. This is what just flew out together. Hello, me. It's me again. Oh my God, I'm having deja vu. If this remembrance. I'm getting this place, this space where I'm at, this apartment, was always part of my journey. That's why I'm having a remembrance. That's why, I don't know, they're giving me this whole, do you remember? So, harness mystic power, intend and create. You've met yourself. You've met yourself. Say what? You've met yourself. You've combined the powers of your mystic power and intention and creation. The female, the mysticism, the the bleeders and breeders. We carry certain, anyway. And then the male aspect, the masculine part. You've come together. You've met yourself. You've come home to your inner. You have exposed the light within. And I think we're going to have to stop there. I don't even think we're going to, yep. I saw gratitude, but let's just, we're not going to do that. We're going to just pull. 2244, we're just going to pull. You're going through upgrades, right? Oh, yeah. Free your mind. We got to get out of here because it's... Oh, God. So they're really giving me back. It's coming full circle. Back to what do we do when we're in the rain, when we're in our pause? There's 23, 22, there's power in the pause, right? So we've talked about this before when I was staying at Mike's house, right? In a totally different state. And we've spoke about this. So having to be, thank you. Being reminded. Because there's so much going on. Life is lifing, right? Just a remembrance. I love you guys. Peace. Namaste. And hey, if you found me, there's a reason for it. We're just about to be back, bitches. We're back. I'm being, things are supposed to be, oh yeah, there's so much coming through. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Peace.